Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is W, my Black Lightning review. Season 4, episode 1. Like before we start, yes, I'm saying that this is the last season of Black Lightning. Overall, I'm really proud to review this show. It's so well done, so well written, and I love the characters in the show. It does a lot of great things for comic book fans. So yeah, just glad to review the show one last season. So we start off with Jefferson visiting Henderson's grave, and his head is starting to sputter about how he has been blacklining for a long time, and that him being blacklining caused a lot of things to go wrong with him. So there's this thing where he just doesn't feel like he's emotionally exhausted of being blacklining. We just feel that he doesn't need him anymore. We get to see that he's listening to the radio about something about 100 Jane and rival Collateral, which is like a new group to introduce into this show. So it's gonna be interesting to see who they are and what we're up to this season. It's like been over a year since Grace has been in a coma, so and it's been on her bedside for so long, and that's really amazing thing for Henderson to do. However, Jennifer wants her to move on, but then Jefferson pretty much claps back and tells Jennifer about how it was so easy for her. It was not easy because the same way it was with Jennifer and Khalil back then, how it was hard for her to move on from Khalil. So in a way, Jennifer and Nissa, they stayed in the past, which like they don't want to move on. So we see the Jefferson and Lynn, they take a job with counseling, which is something really nice for them to do. Is I feel like it's really necessary just to do so to make them understand each other really more. I really like that. So we introduce this lady named Lauren who offers Gambi a job at a company called Movista International. So who knows what that I don't know what that company is to be about, but hopefully we'll be introduced to it later on in season along with who Lauren is. We get introduced to Henderson, some replacement Chief Lopez, who she wants to document and attack all metahumans who enter because she sees them as a threat. And we're also introduced to Tobias. He's pretty much he's back in Freeland. He wants to rebuild Freeland and all these things with him, trying to we don't know what he's up to. We don't know what he's up to, but we know that he's not up to anything good. And that's kind of like, and Jefferson sees him on TV and he says that he thought he was dead. I feel like that's not necessarily the case. I feel like, to be honest, we've seen that back in Tobias, Jefferson and there was a family. The mission was to get Lynn, and they did. And although the ASA team, the ASA wanted Jefferson to bring back Tobias, Jefferson failed to do so. So I don't know why Jefferson would assume that Tobias was dead. Anyways, I feel like that was on him. He should have checked for Tobias, I guess, and he just left Tobias without checking. So that was on him. I don't know. He didn't think about checking back or anything. Look more further into Tobias, but yeah, he's back and it's not really up to anything. So we see that Jennifer is just being reckless and just flying like it's nobody's business. I feel like that's really irresponsible for a character to do because she's still young and she's just, I understand that she wants to have fun with powers and stuff like that, but that's really dangerous for her to be like flying around. As we see in the ending of the episode, Jefferson talks to Gambi about him now wanting to wear the suit anymore because he feels like him being black, lining is really good enough for him. He just doesn't want to deal with it anymore. But that's what Gambi mentioned that when Jefferson had the cops, like there were cameras all over, and so he didn't handle everything, but Gambi handled most of it, except for the license plate number that draws Jefferson from Chief Lopez and the other guy, which is the who has been the one talking to Jefferson on the phone. So that guy who Jefferson has been calling is now using Henderson's phone, and that's actually one of Henderson's friends. Hassan Chakra is his name, so I feel like that's something to be interested in, to be introduced to who he is and what he wants to do with Black Lightning. And we did see that Henderson wrote Jefferson a note saying that he's special ops, so who knows. So he has some background with dealing with maybe metahumans and things like that. He doesn't like metahumans, so it's gonna be interesting to see what his characters will be up to. So we pretty much get to see that Tobias wants to get rid of Green Light, and then which makes we get introduced to Lala this season, where and he's just mad at Tobias and he just wants to do more drops, and this Jennifer they intervene that's the time intervene, and which makes Lala really furious, and he wants to kill Jennifer. So he wants to he gives his team weapons to kill Jennifer, and then they said he plans to do like a fake fight, because he is trying to lure Jennifer and Nessa into stopping them, so he didn't attack Jennifer. So honestly, smart play for Lala, but it just didn't really work well for him, because also even though they attack Jennifer, she heals. So it's interesting how seeing the fact that she didn't really heal faster than usual. And I really love their new headquarters, their base, however, it's really bright. After all this stuff that's happening, Lynn has still taken push powers from grave diggers, his blood, maybe, I don't know. Basically, she has the same powers as him, and she's still taking it over them, and she's trying to stop the two guys from kidnapping somebody, and she uses her push powers to have one of the guys turn himself in, and but it didn't work in the ending, so she's trying to figure things out with that, and she's thinking about the fact that she might need Jefferson's help with her powers and such, so who knows what's the lead to. I really feel like Lynn using her powers would be a really bad thing going forward, but also knowing how the shows or this is, I feel like the moments where it were useful. But not overall, I feel like once done like last season, I feel like it will mess up her emotions, and she might take that out on Jefferson and anyone else gets in her way. So who knows what's gonna happen with her using her powers like that. Who knows if we go overboard on that. Henderson's friend Hassan and Chief Lopez, they have the sense that Jefferson is lying when they approach him about that his license plate number ends with matches with the area where he was, where the cops were attacked. So I feel like they instantly recognize that he's lying, and so that's what he created there. So they're aware of Jefferson's nonsense in a way. So, but it will be bad for Jefferson to do so because of facial recognition. Gambi is able to see who the guy is who attacked Jennifer, so Jefferson just finds him, because I feel like Jefferson knows everyone in Freeland, and he knows who Lala is associated with, so I feel like the fact that he's able to find himself so easily, it kind of makes sense, because I feel like it feels like he knows everyone in Freeland who's involved with who Lala mostly in Freeland, so he finds the guy who attacks Jennifer, he just beats him and cripples him and all these things, and it's very unlikely. That's something we've never seen like him do. He just ran, but I feel like he's pissed off and furious, and he just sends out his anger on Tobias, who's tried to, who shot Jennifer with a meta weapon, which caught the attention of her son, and she fell present. They try to wonder why is Black clowning like this. Also, keep that in mind that they also have the sense that it could be Jefferson. So yeah, it's gonna be really tense. Some surprising is the fact that we have Tobias is pretty much to be working in the same building as Lynn, and he wants to figure out what she's up to with her research and her find out what her resources are. So it's gonna be really interesting seeing what Tobias is really to be up to and what else does he want besides rebuild Freeland, because I feel like what's left for him to do. So it's gonna be really interesting seeing what happens with Jefferson and Lynn and what comes to visit with Tobias. And when we did see in the ending of another episode, Jennifer just uses the powers again after, even though her Lynn tells Jefferson that Jennifer is gonna be hanging out with Vanessa Friday night, and Vanessa just lets her fly off. That's more reckless than what Jennifer is doing. She flies up and her powers it works for a little bit, but she just falls in the episode ends there. So that's gonna be real intense. I don't know if Jefferson's gonna find her in time, or not. So yeah, that's one insane clipping. Yeah, so I really love this episode. It was really well done. We get to see the build up of this episode. We get to see that fact that it's kind of interesting that I don't know where to just go back ahead with the not action, but they go back ahead with dealing with certain things that they didn't usually do before. I feel like what I mean by that is there's interesting things of the story to happen. So that's what lets each character do something different. The routine's different compared to their era when they were doing much. Overall, I really love the show, so I would look forward to reviewing the other episodes. There was 13 episodes this season, so yeah, that'll be all the episodes of Black Lightning as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to catch up with the other Black Lightning reviews I've done, you can click right there that I've done, and subscribe right here. I also will be doing WandaVision reviews, and also will be doing Part 2 social reviews, and also Flash reviews as well. Maybe Flash. I will talk about that when the episode appears. But yeah, if you guys are interested in those, I have that videos in this channel right here. So thank you so much for watching.